Good morning, my crafty friends. I thought I'd better come on and say hello. You all think I'm terribly depressed. I'm not. I'm fine, really. I went back into town yesterday and went back to the thrift store and found some neat things. So first off, I got a beautiful Christmas card from Faith and Frankie. Now, Faith and Frankie are on YouTube, and I will leave a link to their site below. Faith is mom, Frankie's the little girl, and Frankie is just the sweetest thing you ever saw. Anyway, they're a very sweet pair. They live in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and I just love them. I think they're just sweet. So I'm going to leave their link below, and I want you to go over and see what they're all about. So thank you, Faith and Frankie, for the beautiful card. I love it. Love, love, love. Then my husband went into the village, and of course, he found these. These are honest to God Hummels, the real thing. So we bought them because I have one. I had this one, this Hummel, before. He bought me when we were first married, and I still have it. But this one was in there. And if you're a Hummel person, you'll know this one. I love Hummels. This little sweetie. I've always loved Hummels. I don't. It's probably because they're little kids. I just have a thing for little kids. This one. And this one. And lastly, this one. Now, my husband was thinking, I'm so smart. Look at this. I found her all these Hummels. And they are original Hummels. Some of them were made in the 1970s if you look up their hallmark. But every single one of them has had the head cracked off, broken off, and put back on. I mean, not that it matters to me that much because, you know, I don't have to have things pristine. But what a shame. It looks like somebody deliberately cracked all the heads off of these. But they're put back together, and they're still Hummels. They're still beautiful, and I love them. I might have sold them if they'd been, you know, good Hummels, but they're broken, so I don't know. Anyway, that's very sad. I think that anybody would do such a thing. Just such an adorable little ornament. But, you know, who knows? Who knows what happened to them? Anyhow, then I got a bag in there, and it had stamps in it. This one of a present. And a tree. And bliss. And shine. And happy birthday. I must have 6 happy birthdays. And another tree. And then it had embossing powder in transparent. It had seafoam white embossing powder. And detail gold Stampin' Stuff embossing powder. A little tiny castle, and a bottle of Stampin' Up! Black refill. So that was amazing. I really thought that was an amazing find. I do not need the embossing powders, but I need to start stamping again. I have so many. I'm going to go through them this year and purge a lot of them. Anyhow, then I found this piece of you call wadding in Europe, quilt batting, which is nice because it's little pieces. I found this box of Crabtree and Evelyn Spring Rain Votive candles, and I used to sell these, so I know how much they cost. And there's only one missing out of it. I found these little candles. They have markings on them and say water, wood, and then there's a little blue thing to hold them. I thought they looked really nice in our guest bathroom. So I picked those up. I picked up this little bag. It cost me 50 cents. And I don't know what's in it much, but I was just going to have a look. Some large eyelets. Some neat trim. This is what I saw that I liked, and that was worth 50 cents to me. Then there was this is a cloth trim, and it's about a yard, I guess. Then there is closures, some old stuff for a needle book, and then just pair of kids' scissors, some elastic, and some hook and eyes, and some elastic string thread, elastic thread. So that wasn't a bad deal. I liked the ribbons that were in it. So the rest of it, well, it can go back to Goodwill. I found these 2 balls of wool, and I wasn't going to buy any more, but look at that. It's so cool. It's just got all kinds of nubbies on it, and it's orange and teal and light orange and sort of a rosy color, and it's just cool. They were 50 cents a piece, so I got 2 of those. I picked up this beautiful little tea cloth. This one is amazing. It's got this cut or thread work done to it. Then it's got these beautiful designs on it. It looks like it just came out of the dry cleaners. Absolutely gorgeous. And all 4 corners have this beautiful design on it. And it was only $2.99. So I couldn't resist it. Too pretty to leave there. Found some more sari fabric. This one was $4.99. There's nothing big and fancy on it, but it does have lots of these, whatever these are, all through the whole piece. And it's a neat color of green. It's kind of a dusty green. I don't know, not teal. Looks almost teal on there, but it isn't. It's more green than teal, but very pretty. This piece of whatever this stuff is for making flowers, this was $3, and it is definitely a plum color. Very, very pretty plum color. I've never seen that one in there before, so I got that one. Then last of all, I got the ugliest pillow sham you ever saw, but it has neat stuff on it. This is so bad, but it's got all these little doohickeys on it that I can take off. The lace around the edge is really nice, and then it's got a big flower in the middle, or several, 4. So I mean, it was $1.99, which is probably outrageous, but you know, all those little pieces will be really nice taken off. So that's about all. Update on our well. We got our well working just fine. When we moved in, there was a well when we built here, and they pulled it up and it still works. So we used that pump that was on that well since we started building here, and the pump cratered. So we had to put in a new pump and new pipes and new fittings and new everything. So that was $2,000, but it's probably good for a good 20 years now. So not exactly what I wanted just before Christmas, but you know, I've got water now, and oh, it felt so good to get into the bath again. And then what happened? Oh, we were coming home from town and stopped at my daughter's in Wadman, which is very, very, very close to us right here. And our car stopped. Just stopped dead. Wouldn't do a thing. So it had enough to roll it down the street to the corner where our friend has a garage who works on cars. And we transferred everything we picked up into his car, took his car home and left ours there, and he's repairing that now. So my husband says, boy, good day. Broke the well, broke the car, and then all the Hummels were broken. But I didn't think having all the Hummels broken was such a bad deal, because they're still Hummels, they're still beautiful, and I love them anyway. So at any rate, that's what's happened so far today. If anything comes in the mail, because I haven't got the mail for a couple days, I will be back and let you know. So you guys have a wonderful day, and craft your little hearts out and just have a wonderful day. So we will see you soon. And Deb, Hendrik, I hope the doctor had good news, but take care. Just because you're feeling better doesn't mean you can go crazy. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will leave Faith and Frankie's link below. They are the cutest couple ever, mom and daughter. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.